So before Hue Jackson was getting his first win with Grambling State, he was at Tennessee State last season. Our Sam Rothman sits down with Coach Jackson to ask the longtime NFL coach how he's adjusting to the college game.
Last season, you spent coaching over at Tennessee State, but before that, it had been about 20 years since you last coached at the college level. Does it feel like a different world now? Are there things that are the same? Are there things that are different? What's it kind of been like for you?
It's different, that's for sure. Just the technology side of it, you know, the texting and the FaceTiming, that's way different than what it was when I was in college football before, but I get it. And people are building their brands every day, you know, and we're building our brand too. And the brand of Grambling is strong. So we have something to sell for sure. And obviously these young kids, they have something to sell, them being good football players and good students, and we want to do everything we can to take advantage of that.
So the biggest difference you think are in terms of off the field? Do you see a lot of changes with the game, or is it still just college football?
I think it's still just college football. It's still blocking, tackling, you know, throwing the football straight, taking care of the football. All those things are still what it is. But I think what's really changed is now this NIL has come on the scene where these players can be paid for their name, image, and likeness. And I think you have to understand it. I think you have to do a great job of educating your team about it so that they understand everything that comes with it.
You coached under Eddie George last year at Tennessee State. Your first stint coaching at an HBCU. What did you learn from that year, and what are some things that you picked up that you want to transfer over here at Grambling?
Well, I really enjoyed it. You know, being back on the grass, working with Eddie and that coaching staff and the university. First, I have a real admiration for them. But what I learned is that you really have to be involved with the student athlete on a whole different level because the hat you wear as the head coach is many. You're not just the head coach, but you're really more like dad, counselor, cook, you know, field guy. You kind of have to have all those hats on as you walk this line. So I get it, but I think I have a tremendous staff that will assist me and help me, and I feel good about the challenge.
Your first game with Tennessee State was actually against Grambling. If you go back to that moment, would you have ever imagined that just 1 year later, you'd be the head coach of the program on the other sideline?
I did not think of it that way for sure. We went into that game really shorthanded. We had a COVID battle that we were dealing with. We played our sixth quarterback in that game. It was different and difficult, but at the same time, I saw a team on the other side that was tough, physical. They looked like they loved the game. They loved wearing the G on their helmet, and they played extremely well that day.